Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. For this video today, I got a lot of requests asking how I edit my videos. I'm gonna walk you guys through that today. Yeah, I hope this can help you guys. I know when I was first starting, I really didn't know what I was doing and I had to teach myself how to do everything. If you guys have any questions, you guys can leave them down below and I will try to answer it to the best of my ability. I have my laptop right here, which is why I'm gonna be looking down a lot, and then I also have my notes right here. I'm gonna leave a list of timestamps right here if you want to skip to different parts. This is gonna be super basic, then if you guys know how to do stuff, you guys can just skip. So honestly, I'm just gonna leave it right here and you guys can go wherever. Starting out with equipment, the camera that I'm currently filming on is the Canon Rebel T6i. This camera was pretty expensive, not gonna lie. I think it was $700 to $800. I got it on a Black Friday deal a while back. On other days though, I will film with my iPhone, and personally I do feel more comfortable filming on my iPhone just because I don't know, I just feel more comfortable on it. Honestly, you really don't need a big camera. If you have a camera, you can just use your phone. Okay, so once I'm done filming and everything, I will export the footage into my laptop, and the way that I do that, a USB-C port which connects into this thing, because as you can see, these two ports don't have an SD card slot. From there, I will color correct my videos using Visco. I'll insert a before and an after so you guys can compare, but honestly I think it's a really good investment if you're thinking about it, but you really don't need it if you don't want it. Time for the screen recording. Alright, how do I do this? I'm gonna go on this side. But anyways, pretty much I will insert the screen recording right here so you guys can see what's happening on my laptop. Also, if you want to do screen recordings, all you have to do is go into QuickTime Player, and then from there you click the top and you go to File, New Screen Recording, and it automatically records your screen. Okay, so pretty much this is the raw footage right now. What's super cool about iMovie is that you can actually play around with these settings up here. If we look at the top actually has this cropping option. You can actually choose to fit it, or you can choose to crop to fill or Ken Burns. What Ken Burns will do is that it will adjust your clips to create this panning motion. This is such a bad example. The basics of this is that all you have to do is click Command and B. But yeah, it'll split the clip for you. Also in this, if you want to adjust the volume, all you have to do is hold down on this and drag up. Another way to do this is to actually double click everything and hit this volume button, and usually it's set at 100, but what you want to do is you want to drag everything up so that way it actually makes everything louder and so people can hear you. Okay, so for overlays and text, I will actually go into my phone and I will use two apps, and the two apps that I use is Fonto and Procreate. What Fonto is that it's a app, obviously, is that it'll create your frames like this. I will actually type into Safari purple pastel wallpaper, or whatever color wallpaper that you want. What I will do is that I will actually write text on here. So say if I write my name, once I have that, I export this as a PNG. So how you do that is you go to the box with the arrow at the top and you do save as PNG, and then from there I will go into my photos and then actually airdrop this to myself. Okay, so once I airdrop it to myself, it will go to my desktop, and what I will do is that I will download it. And what's really weird is that if you can see, the text is coming at me, so I don't want that. So what I will do is that I'll double click it. At the top I have these three options. I'm gonna do fit, and what that will do is that, okay, wait, no, sorry, I'm gonna go crop to fill, and then what that will do is that it'll make it stuck, which as you can see, if you want to add something like this, what I do in order to get that is that I will actually go into YouTube and search up aesthetic green screens, and that will take me to a bunch of different things. I literally spelled that wrong, but it'll take you to a bunch of different options, and what you have to do in order to use these is that it's always good to credit them. Say if I go here, all you have to do is record it. Okay, there's an ad. There's so much ads. Okay, but pretty much it'll take you to a whole bunch of green screens, and what you want to do is you want to screen record. You want to film it, you actually have to go to File and click on New Screen Recording. I can't do it right now because I'm currently using it, but you would click that, and when you want to end it, all you have to do is click this button right here, and then it'll automatically end it, and you just want to save it to your desktops. I always like to use these stars. I will Command B, which will split the clip, and then I click on this, hit delete, and then at the top I will use however much I want. So right there I will cut it, and yeah, so once I have everything aligned, I will click the top part and actually go here and make sure it's on crop to fill because I don't want chem burn. You click cutaway and you want to do green screen and blue screen, and what that will do is that it'll actually create like this green screen, which is really cool, and it looks really cool when you actually use it. So that's pretty much how I create the overlays and the different like intros that I use on my channel. So that's like one way to do it. Another way to do it, if you guys don't have an iPhone, I don't know if Android users have Fonto, but if that doesn't work and you guys have a Apple laptop, or if you guys have like an Apple device, there's always Keynote. This is how I create text that kind of like do that typewriter. So I will just go into Keynote, and in order to do this, you can choose any like template you want to, but I go for the white one. There's a lot of fonts in here that you can choose from, but I'm gonna just erase those for now. Okay, why? See, okay. Technical difficulties. Life is struggle. Okay. You go into this format option, which is up at the top, and you do color fill, and you want to do green. And then from there, you can actually add text. So if I write, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so say for instance, if I write that and I want to change the text into something like a typewriter, and all I need to do is like 50. Okay, so pretty much once you have that, I change the text and everything, and I'm going to change this to white because I think it'll look nicer with the background. But honestly, you can change it to any color you want to, and all you need to do is go back into this animate option and do a build-in effect like typewriter, and it actually does that. And I'm going to make the duration a little bit longer just because it's a little bit too fast for my liking, but you can change it to that, and all you need to do is export this as a movie. And what I will do is that I will drag it up to the top, and I will click on the top portion, so only the top part is clicked, and then I do Command B so it splits it, and then I would just drag it here. And then what I want to do is actually make sure it's on this crop to fill button or this fit, and what this will do is that it actually creates like the typewriting text on your video. So this is like super cool, and it's like one of my favorite features. And if you want to, you can actually download a sound effect to actually have typewriting effects on your videos. All you would need to do is go into YouTube, type in typewriter, and you get like a whole ton of options down here. If I just want this, all I would need to do is copy the link and go into youtube.mp3. I will actually paste the link in here and click convert. You just want to be careful not to click on like any weird things in here because I don't know if it's like prone to viruses, but you don't want to click on anything. Don't click that, like literally don't. But you just want to click on download, and honestly it's low-key kind of shady, and then it exports to your iTunes folder. So what you want to do next is actually take this sound and put it into your iMovie, and so this is like the final creation. So this is what it looks like. Okay, actual text option. In order to add I can't speak. In order to add like text like this, what you would need to do is I use Fonto, and then I go into the green screen, which looks like this. Pretty much what I do is I add text. So say if I want to write hello, what you would need to do is type it and just choose where you want to place it. So for me, I'm going to place it at the very bottom, and once I have that, I'm actually going to export that as a PNG. I'm going to airdrop it to my computer. So pretty much I'm going to insert the computer screen right here. Take the green screen, and what you're going to do is actually place it right on top, and what you're going to do is click on it twice and make sure that you want to put crop to fill so it fills the whole thing. And then once you have that, you're going to go to green screen and blue screen, and it's going to place it right on top of your video. So that's pretty much how I add my text. You want to make sure you place it right where you want it to be, because you can't really go in and like adjust it unless you go back into Fonto and actually like place everything where you want it to be. So that's pretty much how I add text with this. And then if I want to make my videos look like this, all I would do is I would search up a background screen of like a pastel background, and you can use like whatever background you want to. I will actually place it on the bottom part of my screen. So right now we're working with this, and you want to make sure you do crop to fill so it doesn't move. And then from here, double click on this top part, click on picture in picture, and what this is going to do is that it's going to place the picture inside of the picture, and you can actually expand it, which is super cool. What I always make sure to do is I set this at 0 so that way it doesn't make like a fading effect, so it just like pops up right away. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. I think it looks super cute. Yeah, I do this a lot with my videos, and you can honestly do so much with this, but other than that, that's pretty much it for this portion. And then the next thing that I'm going to talk about is my drawings and animations, which looks like this. I add this on a couple of my videos. It does tend to like take a long time. So the way that I do this is through this app called Procreate, and that is on my iPad. You're going to import a green screen. Usually I go with 2 layers. So on the first layer, say if I want to write like hello, I would just write hello. And so once I have that is the first layer, and then I will actually adjust the opacity and go to layer 2. And what this will do is that I will actually rewrite everything again, but I will place it a little bit off-centered from where I placed the first one. So like that way the text looks like it's moving. So from there I will actually fix the opacity. So what I will do is that I will export this as a JPEG, really airdrop it to my laptop. So once I airdrop it, it will look like this. What you want to do first is you want to change the crop. So you want to do crop to fill, and then you want to do that to both of them. And then from there, you can change like the duration. So usually I will go for like 0.5 seconds, so it's not too long. And then from there, I will go into green screen and blue screen, and then it's gonna look like this. It looks like your text is moving, which is like super cool. Okay, so moving on into the music. The app that I use for music is this app called Thematic. You can link your Google account to the app, and all you have to do is just sign in and then link it. It's like super easy to use, and all the music in there is free as long as you credit the artist. And I feel like that's it. Okay, honestly, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. You guys are thinking about starting a channel, and honestly, if you guys like need help, I hope this like helped in any way. If you guys have any questions, you guys can leave them down below, and I would try to answer them to like the best of my ability. I know that like I am still a pretty small YouTuber, but whatever helps at this point. I just want to help you guys if you are starting a channel. But yeah, let me know if you want a part 2 of this. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling